Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is so awkward. I need to not be awkward. Okay. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. I haven't done this for such a long time. This feels so weird. Oh my gosh. Anyways, today my video is gonna be about, did I title it? I don't know exactly what I'm going to title it, but the topic is fear of being seen and fear of visibility. So I have one. So this is my second refill. Let's try that again. Fear of being seen and fear of visibility, especially around the context and, topic of content creation. So yeah, let's take a little sipsy. Cheers, bitch. Okay, so I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I have like four topics. Alright, so the first thing here is we're intimidated by our own success. We know that we want to go far in life, and that it's a huge possibility, but leap to the other side is a very scary thing to feel. And then also the person who we then become is completely different than who we are now. And it won't be a subtle change either. So with this, I just feel like, for me personally, I'm just posting this just for anyone who can relate, just to have a conversation, regarding this topic. But I just feel like I know who I want to be in life. I know what I want to be in life. I know what I want to do, right? But it's super intimidating because I'm not going to be the same person. And if I were to meet the person who I want to become in the future, I would be intimidated, but not in a way that I'm scared to pursue that person, but it's like, oh, I have responsibilities. Like, I have really big responsibilities that I need to nurture, take care of, and also, what's the word I'm thinking about? Yeah, give me a second. Anyways, I'm not going to think of a word, but we just need to be able to keep things afloat and keep things consistent and moving continuously. So I feel like that's one of the biggest things for me, like just being able to grow in the direction and then come to an acceptance that I'm going to be this person, and then we're going to have to continue on. Like, there's always going to be leveling up. Like, once I'm there, there's no turning back. I don't know if any of that made sense, but next one. So this, I feel like it's a huge thing for people regarding like time management and actually applying ourselves. Stuck in the loop of procrastination. We keep putting off our content, we keep putting off that enrollment or application, we keep shoving things to the side, and doing just that is hindering us from leveling up. We're literally in our own way, so we must break that cycle. I just feel like, especially in school, this is not the same thing, but I procrastinated so much, and I don't know about you, but every single time I had a project that needed to be turned in, an essay that needed to be turned in by 11:59, I would do it at last minute because I work well under pressure. I think I convinced myself that I work well under pressure, but it was okay. What was I saying? But I think I convinced myself that I work well under pressure. But when I was in school, I just feel like I was doing it for other people other than myself. Like, I was a great student. I kept and managed good grades. But at the end of it all, I was like, okay, I need to do this because if I don't, it's going to have consequences. Not only for myself, but I feel like I was going to let other people down. So I made sure that I crossed all my T's and dotted all my I's, just to make sure that I'm appeasing other people other than myself. And now that I'm finally wanting to do something for myself because I know it'll benefit me, other people will be benefited as well. But this is one of those things that I'm truly doing for myself. So I feel like since no one else is relying on me in a sense, that I'm not going as hard, you know? And I feel like it shouldn't be that way. I feel like I'm important enough to go hard in terms of reaching my goals and reaching the level of success that I see for myself. And you know how like when people have children, they're like, oh my gosh, the child gave me a purpose. I work so much harder. I do more things because someone is depending on me, and I don't want it to be like that for me. I don't want that to be the case for you either, because we need to value ourselves enough and value our time enough to be able to work solely for ourselves. What I'm really trying to say is we deserve to value ourselves enough to put ourselves first so that we don't feel like we're letting anyone else down. And that turned into a whole other conversation, but I feel like that's what it is for me, like procrastination. When it comes to other people and what they need, whether it's directly from me or they just need assistance in terms of their own lives, I feel like I'm a little bit more, I don't know, more reliable in that way because somebody else is depending on me. But when it's just me, I feel like I see that I can't let myself down, but it's like I can let myself down, and I need to be able to see that I can work in that way for myself as well. Be reliable to myself, actually follow through, be a woman of my word, and just make things happen for myself, because I can definitely disappoint myself and I don't want that, you know. That was just a bunch of rambling. I hope when I edit this all comes together because I don't know what's going on. Next thing here is we're scared of the judgment and criticism that comes with visibility. You know that is a very valid feeling to, you know, post something and then either have no one see it or have everyone see it. To be afraid of criticism is very valid. To be judged, humans are very judgmental, we're very opinionated, and I feel like if you're scared of that, it's completely fine, but I think that's one of the things that hold people back. Me, I feel like I'm okay with posting on TikTok, and I really want to post more on YouTube for sure. I feel like those would be two of my most safest places. It's the internet, you know. But Instagram, something is so eerie about Instagram. The only thing I really feel the most comfortable doing is posting photos, posting how I look, and then leaving, you know. But when it comes to my personality, there's just something so nerve-wracking about it. Like what I post on TikTok, I don't see myself posting on Instagram confidently. And if I do, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, oh no, I have to delete that. And like I'm now just being more comfortable. Oh my gosh, my camera stopped rolling and I thought I finished this video. Where did I stop at? I think I ended off with like, oh, I wake up in the middle of the night, like sometimes with like the thoughts of me having to delete something. But yeah, I was just saying basically that I don't like posting on Instagram, and I don't want it to be like that. And I just want to be a woman of my word, follow through. There was a time where I posted a video for fun just so that I can get comfortable on posting on Instagram specifically, because I feel like my personality comes a little bit more out on TikTok, but Instagram has an eerie feeling to me. So I wanted to, you know, post a little fun workout video because I love working out. And someone that I know swiped up. She was like, oh, Tanya, can I please give you some feedback or credit? Let's just say feedback for the sake of me trying to remember what she said. But it was paragraphs upon paragraphs upon paragraphs of just unnecessary bullshit. Even though she did ask me for my permission, I just feel like she was dissecting every single thing, and that's exactly what I was afraid of, especially on Instagram. And it's like, I overthink so much, and when it comes to like Instagram specifically, I don't know, it's just like I feel so much more comfortable posting a picture and then going. But when it comes to posting a video, whether it's about my or it includes my personality or not, whether I'm posting for fun or not. It just feels like it's so hard for me to be, you know, content with what I posted. Like, I can post whatever on TikTok, but if I post that exact thing on Instagram, it just doesn't translate well for me. And she just was dissecting everything, and it just made me feel like so uncomfortable. And it's like, you really just watched that, and I saw your perspective of it, and it was so unnecessary. Like, that's neither here nor there. Let's move on to the next thing. I had to get up after that because I'm scared of my camera starting all over again, and I don't have time to be pissed. And I think the last thing that I was talking about before my camera shut off was overthinking. Personally, I am such an overthinker. I have so many tabs open in my head. Like, I was having a meeting with someone about 2 weeks ago, right? And I was telling him, oh, I am such an overthinker. I have so many tabs open in my head. I have so many ideas, and I just want to execute, but it's like, I feel like I get so caught up in all the ideas that I have that it literally holds me back from executing them. And I just want to be able to release myself of that and just actually do it. And I don't want to care so much about the execution part right now, because I think that's what's holding me back. And I feel like you don't have to have every single tool in order to move forward with something. I definitely think it's okay to create and execute, and then you figure it out along the way. It's okay to figure things out when you don't know what you want to do, and it's okay to keep moving forward when you don't know exactly everything that you want to do. You'll figure it out on the way. And I feel like that's one of the things that hold us back, and people don't say it too often, but it's okay to figure things out as you go. You don't have to know the ins and outs of everything before you post, or before you bring, you know, an idea to the table and you want to, I keep saying execute that, but execute that. It's okay. It's okay to really just do things as you go, because life is really one of our greatest teachers. If that's like the main thing that's holding us back, then I feel like we should just let go of that, release our inhibitions, feel liberty in our skin. This is my second time filming this. I'm kind of over this. What's the last thing? And then the last thing I wrote here in my notes was, some of us are afraid of being seen or of visibility, not because we're afraid of being perceived, but because we're intimidated by our own potential success and how good it can get. We know exactly who we are and who we could be, and that scares us. The weight of that is terrifying. So if you're trying to become more visible in terms of reaching a wider audience, please go for it. I am learning that now, and it's scary, but I learned that if it doesn't scare you or intimidate you, that it's not a challenge, and growth is on the other side of that. So yeah, I hope this video finds whoever it needs to find, whoever it wants to find. If you resonate with this, I'm so glad, because this is why I make the video. And I've been putting off posting on YouTube, or just posting on social media in general, and I just want to get in my mind that in order to, you know, be consistent and to move forward in things, is to always, you know, accomplish the first step, which is just to do. And it's good to have thoughts, it's good to have ideas, but just do it. Just do it, and anything and everything that comes after that and that follows after that will determine your next steps moving forward. So I hope, again, that you resonate with this video. Hope you like this video. I don't know how long this is. This is YouTube. Thank you so much for watching my video. My name is Tanya. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I don't know what the video is going to be after this, but I hope it's good. I hope this finds whoever it needs to. Bye. Bye.